Nobody gave us a chance. Your whole network doubted us. Nobody believed us. And then they tried to rob us with calls in this place. And these guys are so resilient. You know what I mean? We talked about intent. What was our intent when we walked on the field? Our intent was not to take pictures, not to do all the superstar stuff. Our intent was to eat.
Intent to eat. Oh, man. A cocky Kirby is a dangerous Kirby, and so is Georgia. I predicted that Texas was going to win this game. Jamie, your friend Peter Burns, remember this from earlier this year? Let's roll that. By the way, you want a bold prediction? Why don't me and you make a bet? Right now, I'll dress up as a peanut, a coconut, whatever the hell you want. Texas will beat Georgia in Austin. Mark it down. I'm counting it.
All right. I'll tell you what, we will come up with another good bet.
And you brought him on the show. What is he going to make me do, Jamie, or what should he make me do?
All right, we talked about this, and Yates, you know I was an Atlanta Falcons cheerleader. I was actually on the cover of the swimsuit calendar as a rookie. So I think for losing that bet, you need to put on a swimsuit and shoot a swimsuit calendar.
Sweet.
And,
Nice. Hey, I've already been with cheerleaders before, the Dallas Mavericks, so I thought you were going to say dress me up in a UGA cheerleader outfit, and I could be the cheerleader of the week in one of our segments.
I like that one, too.
You've already done that. That's a little basic. I think we need to take it to the next level with the swimsuit.
Okay. All right. I think that's and this body.
And not your swimsuit, Yates. You have to wear one of Jamie's swimsuits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jamie
All
said
right.
you can't be a basic Yates.
All right. Let's do it.
I'm thinking wardrobe here. I'm styling. I'll do, the entire production.
I'll tell you what. I thought the Georgia game was brutal. This is worse. This is horrible. Georgia was a beast, everybody. I think they're the team to beat now. Here's the latest odds from ESPN. Who's going to make the SEC title game? Kind of surprising that they still have Texas at 49%, and this was recent. Look at Georgia, only 32%. I don't know. So if I'm going to pick odds here, we're going to go through everybody's picks. Antonio, you get to pick two of these. Mm-hmm. Which two will play for the SEC title?
Oh, my gosh. This pains me. First off, I like to see humility, Yates. That's what I like to see.
Why?
Eat
It's
a little
not
bit
as
of that
fun.
humble pie. I love that.
Horrible.
Take that. Take that.
No, it's terrible. I hate it. It's not who I am.
Yeah, see, you don't even have the orange on. You got the Georgia red
I had
on.
to wear Georgia red.
All right, okay.
I feel like
All
I'm
right.
shrinking,
All
like
right.
shrinking down in the chair. Who you got of these four?
I'm taking, as much as I say that, I got to say Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
really surprised. Okay, and then who else?
The
Who do they
second
play?
one, you know what? I'm going LSU.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. That's a shocker. All right. Gotta see Georgia. I mean, I just saw them pummel us. Look at the video. These guys are unbelievable. They're so strong. Do you realize that Georgia in the last 6 years is 45-4 in the SEC? So it's not like Texas just got annihilated by just some random school. This team is dominant. And I'm going to take UT. Definitely take UT, but the other UT. Jason, you're going to love that. I can't believe I'm picking against my own UT over your UT. Jason, do you agree with that? Do you think the Vols and the Bulldogs will play?
I do not, Yates. This pains me to say it. As much as I want to go horns down.
What is going
for
on?
This one, I'm horns. I know.
Yeah, I
This
know.
show
I
is
know,
messed up.
Jason.
I'm
I
going
know.
Tennessee,
It
you're
hurt
going
me.
Texas. I'm going horns down. I mean, this whole thing is
don't know
messed
what's
up.
happening
It
in the
hurts,
world right
Jason.
now.
It hurts.
What is this? Is so
I don't
awkward.
think Tennessee can get past Georgia in Athens. I just don't think they're going to be
Okay.
able to do it. And I think
That's a
Texas
tough
goes
place.
the rest of the way out.
Okay.
And so I think it's going to be Georgia and Texas in a rematch there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Man, this is brutal. Charlie?
I like Georgia for sure.
Yeah,
I think
they're
I think
tough,
Georgia
man.
is a determined, hungry team right now with a chip on their shoulder. And even last week, I never thought I'd hear myself saying this, but I think LSU is going to play through. I think LSU is going to be favored in the rest of their games. I think they're going to beat A&M. I think LSU finds himself in the title game.
Wow. Okay, 2 LSUs. That's pretty surprising. Jamie?
Yeah, guys, I too have Georgia
Okay.
as one of the teams
Everybody.
I like, and like Jason said, if they can make it past Tennessee, but I like it because it's a home game. Tennessee, I think the offense is not going to do what they need to do against that fiery Bulldog defense right now. That seems like it's really just clicking. And
They're beast.
Yes, they are. And then I think it's going to be the winner of Texas A&M.
Ooh.
We talked about that
You
game.
did.
We did. And was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I think it's going to come down to that game because A&M's going to have that loss. I think this weekend we're going to talk about A&M and LSU in just a few minutes. But that's going to be the game of the week, I think, that's going to decide the other team who goes to the SEC.
That's really surprising. So I was going to bring these helmets out because I thought nobody would be picking them, and I might as well forget this next segment because everybody picked one or the other. How come? Let me ask you all this, then. Let's switch gears. We were going to talk about LSU, but two of the four of us picked LSU. Why is A&M not getting any respect, Jamie?
Because of their schedule so far, number one, and number two, they haven't really put anybody away, right? They've been winning these games by really small margins, and they don't have that marquee win yet. I think this weekend gives them the opportunity to do that. But the only team that they put away, yes, was Missouri. And we could argue Missouri's having an okay year, but still, I don't think that they've been really flying under the radar because they haven't had that demonstrative put anybody away win besides Missouri.
All right, let's go in this order. Charlie and then Jason. What do you think about the Aggies? Are you shocked? First off, you should be shocked at the season they're having. And two, why is no one respecting them just yet?
I think offensively, Texas A&M's there's a little bit of fool's gold there. I think that what we'll see is when they get good defensive teams, I think they'll turn them into a one-dimensional offense. I think they'll take away the passing game. And so I don't think A&M is going to be able to just run the ball and win games that way. I think that's going to come back to haunt them a little bit. Defensively, I think they're okay, but they're not dominant. I think their one-dimensional offense is what's going to bite them.
All right.
So I'm going to go against everybody else because I think the Aggies are actually going to take care of business against LSU.
Wow.
It's a home game in College Station. But here's the twist on this, right? You ready for this one? I think then they go to South Carolina and lose in Columbia. So I think that's the kind of year we've had. I think there's going to be an upset in 2 weeks, but I think Texas A&M takes care of LSU and knocks them out for the week.
And me and you will be traveling that game as well. We travel all over the country, just so you know. We're just not studio punks. We actually get out there and we meet the fans and the games. Now, we go from best SEC teams to the best SEC fans, and I'm disgusted and I'm horrified. The best SEC fans are not Texas. That was pathetic. Them throwing the bottles. I'm humiliated. I just really bothered me. SEC has fined Texas $250,000 for that incident. You know what? There's no reason we should be doing that. It makes our program looks tiny, small, pathetic. As a matter of fact, the athletic department, you always see this, right? Oh, we don't condone this. And you get that typical response from these athletic departments. Texas took it a step further, which I actually respect this. If you're seen on the video throwing, you will be banned the rest of the year of any tickets. I love that. You know what? Get him out of there. Unless it's Matthew McConaughey. He can throw a bottle. But anyway, I don't think he did. Now, we go from, I'm dogging my own school. This has been a weird show.
I'm telling you, I like humility. Yates.
I hate it.
You got to deal with
myself. I hate myself.
Eat that humble pie.
I hate myself today. We go from...
Antonio said, we'll let me cook and you can eat the humble pie.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I'm eating a lot of humble pie today. We go from bad fans, Texas fans, to really cool fans. I've been to Bama a few times. Jamie went to school there. Jamie, they dress up during these games. I love it. Let's take a look at some of the footage that we have. This guy is Nacho Bama. He's awesome. I mean, these fans really get into it, don't they?
They do. Fashion is just as much a part of Saturday as football is. I think, church is on Sunday, but church is also on Saturday, and we have to respect the game of football. Respect to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. I remember the first time I walked in there as a freshman, Yates, I was like, wait, God lives here. This is so special.
I thought God was Nick Saban, wasn't he? That's what you mean, Nick Saban.
He came my junior year, yes, and one could argue that Bear Bryant was there first, and he was still looking over us.
Yeah.
But no, the fashion's really important in the South when it comes to football games. You got to look good, and it's like the marquee event of the week.
Yeah.
Why would I wear a sweatshirt and a ponytail?
I love that. I love that they dress up. Vols fans don't dress up, but they do act crazy. They take down goalposts. At least they're not throwing goalposts. They're throwing goalposts in the water, but not bottles. This is always fun, isn't it? Neyland Stadium. Jason, tell me about your fans. It is a pretty loud stadium, isn't it?
It's the loudest stadium in the country, man. And, Jamie, God is a volunteer because the sunset is Tennessee orange. And I will guarantee that sitting over the Smoky Mountains, God is a volunteer. What an atmosphere. And Alabama fans did not travel. I respect the Alabama fans. They did not travel. There were very few Alabama fans in the stadium this weekend. And the Tennessee fans showed up in force, loud. It was the loudest I've been going to games since the mid-'70s. That'll date me a little bit. Since I was a little kid, my parents had season tickets. That was the loudest I have ever heard that stadium.
Wow.
You could not hear yourself think. It was unbelievable atmosphere. I don't know how they were calling plays on the field at all.
Y'all both brought up God. What is this, a religious show now? We go to Charlie. You need religion with your Vandy fans.
This is a religious show. Then can I just say to the fans, if I don't get $10 million by tomorrow, something bad's going to happen to me. God just told me that.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay. That was random as heck. Charlie, your section may be the loudest, but it's only, like you said last week, Vandy fans, about 8,000 will be there this week, right? But at least they'll be tearing down goalpost, right?
That's
you
right.
hope.
There's another goalpost up there that they got the Alabama goalpost and what's left from Texas. There'll be more Texas fans there than Vanderbilt fans.
You really believe that? You really believe that?
Of course.
Yes. Vanderbilt people know that, and fans know that.
I thought it was a road game for Texas. Now we're getting some momentum back. I'm getting my humble, I'm getting cocky again. I'm going to be like Kirby Smart. We're ready to eat down in Vanderbilt. We're ready to eat, baby.
Did you not know they call
Vanderbilt
it
has the smallest fan
West?
base in the SEC and the most notable travel destination, and everyone wants to come to Nashville, and so it's the road game that fans pick, and Vanderbilt's been dealing with that for years, and
finally you're building more seats for him. Congratulations.
What's that, Jamie?
I said, and finally they're building more seats for him. Congratulations.
For the road team? You mean for the road team?
Yeah.
Gosh.
It might be the home team now, thanks to Diego Pavia. But no, I feel sorry for Vandy because they really had a special opportunity to take down 2 number 1 teams this year, Yates, and they don't have that opportunity anymore since Texas.
Man, so I love it. So we're
That's
talking
a good one,
about
Jamie. I like that one.
We're talking a lot about. Go ahead.
In high school stadiums in Texas that are bigger than Vanderbilt.
No, I know. There's a stadium down the street. Allen High School has 50,000 fans at a game. It's crazy.
What does Vanderbilt have, Charlie? 45,000?
Yeah.
No, it's less than 40.
I can't say Allen High School. I can't say Allen High School could beat Vandy anymore, but they could have in the old days. All right, college football fans. We've just gone through all of this. May have been our who are the best fans in the country. College football fans are great, especially tailgating fans. You're not going to believe this one. This lady tailgating on her boat in Washington, and she's a young 85 years old.
It's a lot of fun. Every time we have a home game, here we are with probably 60 to 80 of our best friends. Tailgating. Last year I saw every Husky game.
How many years have you been doing this?
About 60.
60 years tailgating on a boat?
Yeah, and it's fun to share.
And they sailgate here.
I'm Wampler's ultimate tailgater.
Wamplers, it's great sausage made on the farm in Tennessee.
So we do that contest every week. We travel all over the nation finding these tailgaters. It's the first time we've featured someone in their 80s, and she won this week. She beat a 21-year-old kid and a female lady. It was awesome. She won. Jason, you were there with me. How cool was that?
Man, we've done this for over a decade. We've traveled all over the country. We've seen just about everything, Yates. You know this.
Yes.
But an 85-year-old that's rocking it like that, man, she was as young as anybody out there. She's been doing it for 60 years. The spirit she had, hashtag life goals. I want to be her when I grow up.
I like that.
I want to be able to be tailgating when I'm 85 years old, just like she is. She was awesome. The scholarships, we didn't even talk about that in the video there. The scholarships that she gives to kids to help them out. She had the UW band coming over to play with them. We saw you playing with them last week. It was an unbelievable atmosphere. You know how I love the Vol Navy, but this lady, she was really cool. So
What was really neat about that? What was neat about that as well, and I want to get with Jamie's comment here in a minute. She started tailgating 60 years ago, and she said, I said, well, did you have a boat like this? She goes, no, my boat was like 20 feet long, and now it's 100 feet. So she's graduated through the years, and she's got a bigger boat. Jamie, can you see yourself doing that at 85?
Absolutely. And why not? And why stop now? I mean, not to bring God back into it, but Lord willing, I make it to 85, 100%. I'll still be planning my outfit weeks before the game, making sure, I got the Saturday slate of games, who plays at what time, checking it on my phone, watching the games on my phone. 1,000%. It's only going up from here, Yates. So I think
Yates is wearing one of your bikinis.
I think when all of us are 85, we should all tailgate together at Southern Football Network. One of us, if we can all make it. Okay.
I'm down with that. Jamie,
right,
no more Washington band uniform slander either.
Let's go for it. All right, we go from unique tailgaters to unique tweets. The best from Twitter is called exceptional. Not SEC, but hilarious. Arizona State University. Our kicking game is atrocious. If you can kick and you're at Arizona State, email me. We're going to have a kicking tryout on Monday. I'm dead serious. That's pretty awesome. Speaking of Bama, sorry, Jamie, you're in the state of Tennessee this season. You have not won. Ouch. That hurts. I bet
0-2 in Tennessee, Jamie.
Yeah, and Charlie likes that one as well. He hadn't seen that since President Carter. And then we have to end it with Kirby Smart following his win over number 1 Texas. They tried to rob us. Okay, yeah, I don't know about that. Our intent was not to take pictures. He didn't like all that Matthew McConaughey pictures and celebrity stuff. Our intent was to eat. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, you get him as an underdog, he's almost impossible to beat. Like, he's rarely an underdog.
Kirby needs some of that humble pie, too, though.
Absolutely.
He hadn't eaten humble pie in 5 years. That's legit. Guys, that was an awesome show. Y'all are great fans as well, because y'all are college football fans, just like the ones we showed today. Absolutely. Great show. Southern Football Network, thanks for joining us, and make sure to check us out on YouTube.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe.